Hello guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, and good night. Depends from wherever you are watching from. It's in the morning here. You can see the sunshine. The sun is shining very bright. So we're back here at the Villa Medicine. Sorry guys, I've not been able to post some videos for quite some time due to unavoidable circumstance, but I'm back again. Welcome back to my channel. This is in Concept Interior Studio. Welcome back to our channel. So in our last episode guys, we were showing you what we are doing here at the rooftop, which was the waterproofing. We were doing the 3 stages of waterproofing, which was the screeding with waterproof, then we did the membrane with waterproof, and then we did the terrazzo, and we showed you step by step how I've been doing this terrazzo guys. So welcome back to my channel. Today I just want to give you a recap of what we've been doing. The work is complete. I just want to show you how it looks, how it is, and just to let you know how it has been and how it has taken place. So thank you very much for tuning into this channel once again. If you are a new visitor here on this channel, welcome back to In Concept Interior Studio. Our channel is very educative, and please watch our previous videos where we have shown you a process on how to do the waterproofing. We have shown on our video step by step how to go about it. So if you have a construction site, you have a flat roof, you have a deck, you have a veranda that's up there out open to the rains, and it needs some waterproofing, maybe it's leaking. If you have a leaking roof guys, please go to our videos, watch from episode 1 to the last episode, waterproofing of the rooftop. You will see how we did it here, and you can also follow the same steps, and you can manage your waterproofing of your roof. So thank you very much for tuning in to this channel. We want to thank our Lord Jesus very much for having given us another day, given us the gift of life, and also having been able to give us strength to see this day. So thank you very much everyone. We pray that may the Lord bless you. Thank you for supporting us, and we know without His mercies and His grace we couldn't be where we are. So thank you very much guys. So I'll be showing you the progress, how the roof looks like, what we have been able to do. Right now we have completed the terrazzo. So we just handed over the project to the client, and the client is happy. So just want to show you what we did. So welcome back to this channel. Continue watching this video to the end. So guys, thank you very much for staying tuned to this channel. This is how our terrazzo flooring looks like after polishing. This is how the floor looks like after polishing, guys. So after we did the terrazzo, there was a roller that we used just to compact the terrazzo. Then after we did the roller, we had to wait for the terrazzo to dry up for 3 or 4 days, just curing it, pouring water on it. Then after pouring the water, we had what we call the grinding machine that came to grind the terrazzo. If you remember our initial videos, guys, we showed you how the terrazzo was looking like, and you can see now it has revealed you can see the black chips, you can see the brown chips, or the brown chips, you can see the white marble, and then the white cement. So that was the mixture. If you have not watched this video, please go back to the beginning and watch and understand how we were mixing our chips. This is a 1/4 inch chips, as I told you before. And then we have at the skirting here, we call it 316. That's the size of those chips, but me, I call them 4 to 5 millimeter chips. This is a 1/4 inch chips. A 1/4 inch chips is around 12, that is around 12, around 7-10 millimeters approximately. So the small ones, we use them for the skirting, as you can see. And then the big chips, we use them 1/4 inch, we use them for the center. And then the skirting, we use the small chips, which is 316, which is here. You can see them. So the difference between this and this, here we used ordinary cement mixed with white cement, and then we mixed it with the black oxide to get the gray coloring. Here we just mix the white marble, the black chips, and the light brown chips, and then we mixed with white cement. That's what we mixed with to get that. So this is how our roof looks like. I just want to take you through the whole process. You can see how it looks. It is very beautiful, very, very, very beautiful. So let's start with this place here. So what we did when we initially started, we had to introduce this small wall over here. Why we did that was to control the water for this section, so that this section, we can manage the water on this section. And as you can see, we had to direct all the water from this section to that point over there. So that's where the water is going through. And then we had the second section, which was the middle section. So when we were working on here, we had to take the levels. Please watch our videos. We have explained how to take the levels step by step using a hose pipe and putting in some points, making sure that the far end is on the lower side and this one is on the higher side. We have an inclination of approximately approximately 50 millimeter, between 50 millimeter to 70, 80, 100 millimeter, depending on the size. Depending on the size that you have. So for example, this area we had an inclination of around 50 millimeter from here to the other end. And then we had this middle portion here, whereby we also had to incline. We had to get this place here to be a little bit higher on the other side, So we took the levels of the flat surface, then we came here and raised this level with around 10 millimeter, 100 millimeter, and then we dropped it all the way to the other side with around, we raised it with around 2 millimeters. So we have an inclination of around 80 millimeter, so that all the water from this central part is draining to that point over there. So our third portion was this area here. So when it came to this area, we directed all the water from this side to that side. So we had to raise this floor over here, and we had to lower it on the other side, sloping like that. So we also had to introduce this false beam over here. It's just a small wall to divide the waters, because this initially, when we came to this roof, all the water has been directed to one area, which was that area over there. So you can imagine the whole roof, the whole of this roof here was directing all this water to that point over there. And that point was we had a bottleneck, what you call a bottleneck, so that when it rains very heavily, this part of Migori receives quite a lot of rain during the rainy seasons. So we had a bottleneck, so we experienced that sometimes when it rains, there's so much water that gets stuck over there and struggle to get through the points over there. So we have too much water sticking on the roof, especially when it is raining, and the same water seeps into the slab. Once it seeps into the slab, it finds its way down into the rooms on the downstairs. So to manage that, we had to divide this roof into 3 portions. So we had to direct this water at the middle, the water at the far end, and the water on this other side. So this water, we directed it on the other side so that it pours on the other side, and this one over here. So that's what we did. And as I've said, if you're new on this channel, please go and watch our initial videos. We have explained and we have done it practically. We have shown you on how to take the levels. We have shown you on our videos how to waterproof the screed. And when you're doing the levels, when you're doing the screed to get the levels, you need to waterproof your screed using the admixtures recommended by your engineer or your project manager. We have so many of them, so it depends on the area where you are, the availability, and also the different manufacturers that are available at your place. So, but when you talk to your construction manager, he should be able to guide you through the admixtures that is available, and the one that is suitable, and the one that is good also for the strength. As we realize that some of the admixtures, they have the hardener in them, whereby they strengthen the screed, and they also prevent the water from seeping through the screed. So that's the best kind of admixture you should use. That is, it hardens, it has a hardener in it, it hardens the screed, and it also strengthens the screed, such that in case there's an impact on the roof or on the screed, it doesn't crack very easily. So that's what we did for this roof here. And then after we did that, we also had to do what we call the application of the membrane. So the application of the membrane was our stage 2 of waterproofing. As I said before, the membrane alone was enough to waterproof this roof. The membrane alone was enough to waterproof this roof. But due to the activities that will be taking place on this roof, when you do the membrane alone, it is not sufficient, because when you do the membrane, it does not want any disturbance. It can stay for long, it can stay for years, as long as there's no friction, no movement, no disturbance. So we recommend, once you do the membrane on your roof, and you're going to have activities on your roof, you're going to have people sitting and having activities on your roof. So there's what we call wear and tear due to walking and activities and objects, scratching and stuff like that. Because a membrane, if you understand what the meaning of a word membrane means, it's a thin layer of waterproofing that is applied on top of something. So it waterproofs that surface, but it's a very thin layer. So whenever it gets a little scratch or movement, then it makes the place to be porous, and then the water can seep through. So that's why we are saying we could not leave the roof with the membrane alone, so we had to protect our membrane with another layer of waterproofing, which was the terrazzo. So this terrazzo is we have done it in it's a 1/4 inch layer that we've applied on top of this roof using white cement, and we also have different types of white cement, guys. And these different types of white cement, just like ordinary cement, we have different types of ordinary cement. We have class 32, we have class 30, we have different classes. We have those that do the reinforced concrete. We have those that do plaster. We have different cement with different strengths. So guys, if you're constructing, also find out about the strength of the cement from your manufacturer or from your project manager, your construction manager or your engineer, to recommend to you the best kind of cement that you need to use, because we have different cements for different purposes. So you find most people, they go for the cheap cement and they use it for construction, even for doing the beams, the slabs, and also the areas that are supposed to have reinforced concrete. So they use the normal cement, which is meant for maybe plastering, which is very weak in its nature. That's why you find that some houses, they are built but they are not strong, because the kind of cement they used was not recommended for that particular area. Because in construction we have different kind of cements for different areas. If you are doing your beams should be reinforced. You should use the high class of cement which is reinforced, and if possible you should also use admixtures which has hardeners that will also reinforce your beams and concretes and also your slabs. So those are some of the information that you need to get from the manufacturer, and also your structural engineer and your project managers. They understand these things. They know how to rate the cements. So thank you very much for watching this video, guys. I just came here to show you the progress of what we have done on the roof. This is terrazzo. So I was continuing to explain to you why we used terrazzo to protect our membrane. Is because terrazzo is known to last for years, for centuries. We've had cases, if you've gone to old building, especially in our city, like in Nairobi, if you go to those old buildings that were built by colonial people, you'll find most of the buildings, they have terrazzo, mostly on the stairs and the common areas. And in most cases, you'll find that they have written the date, the year when the terrazzo was done. And the earliest that I've experienced is our technician, he was telling us yesterday, the oldest terrazzo he has ever done repair, or sometimes they remove that terrazzo to do something modern or just to change. He did one which was done in 16th centuries, guys. 16 centuries. Is it 18 or 16, something like that? 18 something. And that terrazzo was still existing. It was hard enough. So terrazzo can stay for years, it can stay for centuries. So that's why we decided to use that for this rooftop. And it is recommended that because of the harsh weather, the rain, the sun and everything, Terrazzo needs to be cleaned at least twice a week. So for cleaning of terrazzo, you need soap and water. You dilute soap and water in the bucket, then you pour on the terrazzo, then you just use a brush, a soft brush to scrub, and then you rinse it. That's all you need to do. That way the terrazzo will be maintained, because as I've always told you before, there's the weather is normally very harsh to anything artificial. Anything artificial is normally the weather is normally harsh on it, so there's a lot of expansion and contraction. So if it's not taken care of, you might start experiencing some small cracks on the terrazzo because of that, if you just leave it like that. So you need to take care of that. You need to take care of that by cleaning it at least twice a week. Once you do that, then your terrazzo is bound to stay for a century, if not a decade, a century. Yeah, and the reason as to why we had to do the black strips to divide the boxes, as I told you before, if you have watched our initial video, is because sometimes you might have things happen. You might have an accident here. Maybe somebody may drop a very heavy metal on this terrazzo. As I've told you, we only have a thin sheet layer of terrazzo, which is a 1/4 inch, running all the way the house. So if it gets an impact, very heavy impact on top of it, there's a possibility of it cracking. So if this terrazzo cracks, what we need to do is just remove the terrazzo where the black strips are, and then you can repair that area. But without that, if there are no these strips, if it cracks, then it means you remove the whole thing, because when you start removing it, it starts peeling off. So that's why we do the black things, because of maybe you want to repair a spoiled area, and also it gives you a pattern that is appealing to the eye, and also very aesthetically it looks beautiful just to divide it like that. So thank you guys for watching our video today. This was a recap on the terrazzo. I'm going to do another exclusive video, just a summary of everything that we have done here, to summarize in one video step by step, to show you from where we began and where we ended, just to show you step by step how it's done, how we did it, and how you can do it if you have such a roof. So thank you very much guys for watching our videos today. Today our video will be very short. It will be very short because it's just a recap of what we did before. So thank you very much for watching this video. Continue watching our videos guys. If you're new here, as I said before, our videos are very educative, and sorry, our videos are very educative, and we are teaching people, and we are showing you guys what we do and how we do it. If you're out there and you're stranded on how to do something, just go to our videos. If you want to know how to do the tiling, if you want to know how to do the painting, if you want to know how to do the gypsum ceilings, if you want to know how to do the finishes for your house, watch our videos guys, because we have shown you everything on our videos on how everything is done, and how the materials that you need to use, and everything and the rest of it. So thank you very much guys for watching our videos, and may God bless you. May you continue watching. Please remember to like the video, share, and also if you have not subscribed, please hit that subscribe button, put on the notification bell, so that whenever we upload a new video, you'll be notified. Thank you very much. God bless you and be with you. See you in the next video.